Hey, good people. It is T.T.A.T. Talk, Think About It Tuesday. So I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about what are we watching? What are we watching? Recently, I had a conversation with a good girlfriend of mine, and she was saying, "Oh my God, Asia, I have been under attack." And I said, "Under attack? What's going on?" She said, "I don't know, but I had a dream, and just all this stuff was taking place." I said, "What you watching? What you been listening to? What you feeding your spirit?" Because 9 out of 10 times for you to be under attack and stuff just happening in your household like that, at your job, with your spouse, with your children, something that we allowed into our spirit, that we gave access to. And once she thought about it, it was a series she was watching. I'm not gonna say the series, but y'all know some of them series that we all have watched. You know, we're all still watching. Some of us are still watching them. It doesn't feed our spirit. It'd be good and juicy and has all this drama and stuff in it too. But for her, this particular series that she watched, she binge watched it. It was like 8 hours or so of a series that she watched. But her and her spouse was having um, disagreements, arguments. Her and one of her children just wasn't hitting eye to eye. Things were just popping off at her child. So be mindful, you guys, of what we're spending our time watching. Is it feeding our spirit, or is it causing more trauma, all that to us individually, collectively? What's going on? Because a lot, and I think it's Psalms 101:3, I think it is. They say it's about be mindful of what we're watching. Hold on, let me find the scripture. I don't want to mess it up. Something about be mindful of what we watch. My paraphrase: be mindful of what we're watching, because let me just hold on. What is it says? In here, Psalms 101:3 said, "I refuse to look at anything vile or vulgar. I hate all deal crookedly. I will have nothing to do with them." So I just took the front part of that, part A of it, and talked about watching anything that is vile or vulgar. So I know a lot of these shows that we're watching is some of them can be vile and vulgar, and then some of it just entertaining about killing and about all this other stuff. But she was having dreams about killing, about fighting, and just all types of stuff because she watched the series. And sometimes all these wonderful series or not, it's not for everybody to be watching, especially true believers, when we're trying to be more like Christ, when we're trying to walk the walk so that we can share God's goodness. So be mindful, everybody, of what we're allowing our eyes to see, what we're allowing our spirit to see, because it can cause a lot of conflict in your home, at your job, just you individually, because we have opened the door. We allowed that to come in by watching it. So we have to be mindful of what these eyes are watching. Not alone our ears, but I'm just talking about our eyes today. I know I talked about it before, but I just wanted to share my friend's story about how she was so under attack and didn't know what was going on. And then we talked about it. She said, I did watch this series. And I was like a week later. And I've experienced that myself too. Going places, listening to certain songs that it doesn't sit right with my spirit. But next week I'm going to talk to you about a movie I watch all the time. But saw it a little differently this time when I watched it. And I'll talk about that next week. But anyway, that's the TTAT for this week. Be mindful what your eyes are watching. All that drama is doing something to our spirit. It is definitely pulling us away from God. Yeah, pulling us towards God. The killing, the stealing, the backbiting. That's not good for our spirit. Not at all. Even though it's entertaining, but it's just not good for our spirit. All right, talk to you guys next week. Have a good week.